Hello there, Miss Shibley here with your skills lesson for today. And today we're working on conjunctions and noun-verb agreement. Our I can or what I will learn today are I can revise and expand oral sentences using decodable conjunctions and, but, so, and or. So revise means that you are changing it, expanding it means that you're making it longer, and decodable means that you can read it. I can distinguish between singular and plural nouns and match the correct verb form with singular and plural nouns in oral sentences. I can read Dinner with Kay with purpose and understanding and answer multiple choice and short answer questions about the story. So our conjunctions that we are working with today are and, or, but, and the word so. Okay, so the word and joins two like phrases or sentences, but joins a phrase that changes the direction of the sentence or gives you different choices, and so indicates cause or something that will happen next. Sentences with conjunctions. So we're going to practice adding conjunctions to our sentences to make them more interesting. And when we read and write and speak, we should strive to make what we say and write interesting. One way to do that is by adding words called conjunctions to join phrases and sentences. So here is one example. We can start with, my class went on a trip. But we can make it more interesting by adding a conjunction to it. My class went on a trip and it was fun. By adding that conjunction, we made our sentence more interesting. We expanded it. Okay, now it is your turn. I'm going on a trip, so what could you add there to make that sentence more interesting? Great job. You could say, I'm going on a camping trip, so I need to pack. I want to go outside to play, but, and remember, but means that there's a reason why we can't or something else is happening. So what could you say to expand that sentence? I want to go outside to play, but it is raining. Okay, do you want to play a game? Or how could we expand on that one? Remember, or we are giving choices. So what could our other choice be? Do you want to play a game or paint a picture? That would work perfect. Okay, now we're going to practice our noun-verb agreement. And that means that our person, our place, and our thing are going to match their action. Okay, and let's see. We're going to start with the word K from our story, Kay and Martez. Okay, if we read our story, our sentence would be Kay jumps or Kay jump. It would be Kay jumps. That means that our noun and our verb agree. It would sound silly if we left it as Kay jump. Let's see what else we have. The boy eat sandwiches or the boys eats sandwiches. Which one makes more sense? The boys eat sandwiches or the boys eats sandwiches? You're right, the boys eat sandwiches. Because there's more than one boy, they are eating it. It doesn't have to be eats. That wouldn't sound right. And they wouldn't agree. Okay, now it's time for our story from Kay and Martez. Our spelling previews for today, we have the A sound written as AY. And those words are day, K, play, say. Then our 2-syllable words are shopper, dinner, outside, manners, and the word finished. Our core vocabulary for today, and there's only one, is the word manners. And manners are behavior around other people. An example of that is my mother says it is important to have good manners. Okay, so we are going to read this story to find out how dinner goes. Dinner with Kay. The next day, Martez visits Kay's house for dinner. Kay's mom serves corn on the cob. Martez tells Kay's mom, "I like this corn a lot. You're a good cook." "Thank you," says Kay's mom. Okay, let's turn the page. "I got some corn on sale," Kay's dad brags. Kay's dad smiles. He is proud to think that he got good corn for such a good price. Martez says, "This corn is so sweet. You are a good shopper." After dinner, Kay and Martez run outside. They splash in the pool and play tag. While doing the dishes, Kay's mom says, "What good manners that Martez has." "Yes," says Kay's dad, "and he ate all of the food on his plate." When playtime is finished, Martez runs inside to thank Kay's mom and dad for dinner. Then he asks, "Kay, can we have dinner at our house tomorrow?" Kay's mom and dad say she can. They like Martez. Okay, now it is time to answer our questions. There are no discussion questions for today. Okay, so in your skills book, you're turning to 4.1, and at the bottom it says 11. You're going to write your name and the date at the top. So today's date is June 9th, 2020. Okay, ready? I'm going to read the sentence and the options, and you're going to fill in the answer that you think is best, that best answers the question. Ready? Number 1, Kay's mom serves corn on the cob, cake, chips. Fill in the bubble for the one that best fits. Number 2, where do Kay and Martez play? Kay and Martez play in the pool. Kay and Martez play in the basement. Kay and Martez play in the attic. Number 3, mark the sentence that tells why Kay's mom likes Martez. Martez is smart. Martez is a good swimmer. Martez has good manners. Okay, the answer to number 1 is Kay's mom serves corn on the cob. Where do Kay and Martez play? Kay and Martez play in the pool. And number 3, mark the sentence that tells why Kay's mom likes Martez. Martez has good manners. Okay, on the back, and on mine, it's on the same screen. So it says, write one thing that Martez says because he has good manners. And we're going to go back through the story and we're going to look because there was many examples of things that he said because he has good manners. And remember, good manners is how he behaves around other people. So let's look. Martez has good manners, period. He says, so I'm going to give you a second. You're going to pause your video and you're going to go ahead and copy down that part so far. Okay, welcome back. Let's go look at one thing he has said. Okay, so we're looking for examples of Martez's manners. Oh, and let's look. Martez tells Kay's mom, "I like this corn a lot. You're a good cook." That would be an example of Martez's good manners. If you would like to write that example, you can pause here and copy down what he said. Another example of what he has said is when he is talking to Kay's dad. Kay's dad goes, "I got the corn on sale." Kay's dad brags. Kay's dad smiles. He is proud to think that he got good corn for such a good price. Martez says, "This corn is so sweet. You are a good shopper." And he was using his manners again because he was complimenting him. He was telling him that it was good. And he was making Kay's dad feel very proud of himself. He was being polite. If you want to use this as your example, you can pause the video here. Okay, and let's see. Our last example is on page 12. Okay, so they're outside playing. They're splashing in the pool. Let's go down. So right now, here it is. When playtime is finished, Martez runs inside to thank Kay's mom and dad for dinner.